Hello fellow YouTubers, today I find myself in the Sinop, Russian Tier 7 tech tree battleship with 406mm guns, 9 of them, 2 turrets on the front, 1 on the back, a very strong armor profile. She's probably the ultimate Tier 7 bow tanker. You don't want to show much citadel in this ship, however, because she does sit above the waterline. I'm just going to check my battle controls. I'm really worried about camera shake. I hate camera shake feedbacks, but unfortunately for me, I haven't checked that, so we won't be getting any camera shake. I mean, there's realism and then there's realism, right? It's a video game, so I absolutely hate camera shake. Some of you might love it, some of you might enjoy the full immersion experience, but not me. Oh no, sir. Oh, T-61's AFK. He's going to get negative karma for that. Yeah, I was watching one of Normal Guy's videos the other day, and he's talking about karma. Such a dumb system. I absolutely loathe it. Some of you might love it, and if you do, I apologize, but that's just my take on it. If we could trust ourselves, and we could trust our fellow human beings to do the right thing, then karma would work, but I often get marked down for good plays as well as bad. Okay, you probably all know about that, because you've been there yourselves, haven't you? You've done something heroic, thought you were going to get good karma for it, and you got either nothing, or some twit decided to mark you down. Clearly a member of the Donald Trump fan club, yeah. Anyhow, back to the game, I digress. What I'm going to do is I'm going to camp on the corner at G4, G5. And we're going to use this huge island on my right to shield us from most of the damage that the enemy fleet can do from the right flank. But we're also going to make the entire team, the whole of Team Red, aware of my position, because I want them to shoot at me. I want them to think, there's a Sinop over there, kill it. So, yeah, amazing dispersion there. Truly amazing. 1,250 overpen on the gate. T-61 finally showed. Okay, plus karma for him, maybe? No, they've probably already marked him down, poor guy. Anyway, I'm going to push up and stay lit, because the whole idea with the Sinop is you want to be spotted from space. You want everyone to know you're here, as long as you can angle, right? And that's the trick. You don't want to show broadside. Her citadel does sit above the waterline, and it is her biggest weakness. So you really don't want to show people a flat broadside if you can avoid it. However, if your bow's on, you've got the strongest armor profile of any Tier 7 in the game. Okay, I'm going to try and find the gap on these torpedoes. That one was heading right, wasn't it? Oh, they've run out of range. Okay, going to fire on the Scharnhorst. Oh, look at that dispersion. That's quite tight, actually, for 12 kilometers. That's not bad. Yep, 10k damage. You see? 406, baby. Torpedoes coming across for the T-61, but again, they ran out of range. And I'm showing too much angle to the Collingwood. As you can see, if you look left-hand corner, you can see my ship is red in the left-hand corner. That means I'm showing a little too much side, so we're just going to change the angle a little bit. Feather the ship, and there we go. We go into the slightly sort of pea green, puce green. It's not my favorite color of green. If you're dark green, you're safe. That means there's a chance they might get some pens on you, but that's fine. Citadel is mostly safe. You don't want to get in the habit with the Sinop of using the rear turret. Use the rear turret when there are targets available, but don't angle your ship to use the rear turret, because you're going to be showing quite a lot of side when you do that, and someone might catch you flat broadside, and then you're going to start hurting real bad. Now you get 5 repairs on a very fast cooldown, 20-second cooldown. So you want to manage your fires as well with this ship. You want to get 2, 3 fires going before you even consider the idea of repairing, because you only get 5 of them. Okay. I'd say 2 fires is okay. If there's a lot of HE spam coming your way from several targets, you might want to wait till you get 3 or even 4 before you hit that button. It's all about volume of fire. If you've got a crap ton of HE coming into you constantly and the fires are popping one after the other, wait till you've got 3 or 4 before you pop that button. The good news being you've got 20 seconds and then you get another one. I'll show you the full build after the match. Okay, we've got 4 heals, which is nice. And as you can see, I'm sat here minding my own business, and already I'm up to almost 500,000 potential damage. If you check top right corner, you'll see how much fire has been thrown my way. It's the shield value. It's got 476,400 next to it right now. And for some bizarre reason, I've got 7,625 spotting damage, and I'm not on point. Huh. Wargaming, fix your game. Okay, that's fine. 31k damage down so far. The team's well split. You want to survive to the end game so that you can then do a meaningful push. That's the play style. So you're sitting back on the G line, preferably camp next to an island to guard one side of your ship so that the other side you can angle the way you want to, and you won't be showing any broadside or too much broadside. Okay, we're going to fire on the Sharnos. How did we do? We clipped him for 4k. Not bad. We connected with 1 shell. That's fine. Okay, they're nice and out of there. Collingwood. And what else have they got over there? Goliath? Is that a Goliath? Orion. An Orion. It's not a Goliath, it's an Orion. Orion 44. Okay. Alright. There goes the Collingwood. Okay, and the thing about the Collingwood is the clues in the name. Wood, right? She's essentially made of wood. So 406mm is going to make a really nasty mess of her. Okay, nicer now, moving across. Now, the thing that bothers me about the nicer now is his torpedoes. So we need to keep a bit of distance between us and the nicer now. If he decides to YOLO us, it could get nasty. There's a Sharnos. We've got a couple of really nasty brawling battleships on the enemy team. The nice now and the Sharnos. 12k damage there to his side. 3 over pens, 2 pens. German turtleback doing what it does best. Okay, I'm just going to withdraw a bit. We've lost a couple of cruisers. We've lost our Fiji and our Deutschland. Taking a lot of fire now. We're up to 729,800 potential damage. Still got 47k hit left. 46k hits left. I'm going to let that fire burn out for now. I still don't feel under any pressure to repair. Nicer now is taking up a position to my right. Off the starboard bow. Okay, he's turning. May have launched torps. I suspect he probably has. 6 kilometer range on the torpedoes on that ship. Sharnos really should push up and help me with this guy, but that's okay because I've got 2 ships on me at the moment. We're up to almost 1 million potential damage. And I would say that this ship is more than capable of tanking 2 million if you know how to angle her, okay? And you know how to use your terrain, and you know how to use your minimap. Those 3 things: minimap, terrain, angle, okay? That's what you need to think about when you're in a Sinop. If you get them right, you can tank 2 million damage. Or more. Very easily. It's such a strong armor profile. Okay, we got the nice and now, nice and low, and somebody's finishing him off. The T-61 got him with a torpedo there, and the flood damage took him out. Okay, so we get a high caliber. That's nice to have. Okay. Sims is requesting in chat to push up. I think he's referring to the Scharnhorst, but I'm going to push up too. Let's make this a joint push, see if the Scharnhorst actually bites and does as he's told, because he's still reversing at the moment. Come on, Sean. Let's go, baby. They've only got a Scharnhorst and the Orion 44 left. Okay, so the Sims is running a little scared of the Orion 44, and rightly so. Most cruisers can easily destroy a destroyer very quickly. Okay, Scharnhorst is on 18k, almost 19k health. I'm a bit concerned about his torpedoes, but I'm going to push. We'll keep pushing. And keep half an hour out for the Orion 44 who's moving up. I'm gonna allow. I think our Scharnhorst 43 should deal with the Orion 44. Yeah, we know, Sims. We know. Okay, got some more overpens. Okay, don't know where those shows went. Over the top, whiffed that. Okay. I'm going to put those fires out because we've still got 5 heals, 5 repairs even. Okay, he's low health. There's the torps I was worried about. Okay. He launched early, which is good news for us. And down he goes. Okay. Just one ship left to deal with, the Orion 44. And as it's a cruiser and I overmatch it everywhere with my 406s, I think it's time to chop him in half. Yeah, Sims. GG, mate. GG. Alright, I'm going to push into B now. We're at 1.5 million potential damage tank. We've still got a heal in our back pocket. And 4 repairs. So I reckon we could have gone over 2 mil easy this match. Oh my god, that was incredible. And that's the overmatch I was talking about right there. 406mm, baby. God damn. Yeah, who'd play a cruiser, right? Who'd do that? What a game. Okay, nearly top of the team. The Sims played very well indeed, and clearly was working hard for us. So you get a karma point, sir. Let's have a look. Scharnhorst 49k. Nice. Credits and XP. There's the breakdown. I was only running 40% booster on credits, 200% on ship XP, and commander XP. Let's have a look at the build. Let's see what we got here. Yes, no karma. Okay, fine. Moving swiftly on. Let's have a look at the armor layout on this ship. Why I think she's so strong in tier 7 rank. You've got a 26mm bow. Now that bounces 152mm HE shells all day long. The magic value there is 25, and we exceed it by 1mm. So no pens from HE 152 on the front. On the back, similar story. To back that up, we've got this icebreaker shielding the Citadel of 125mm and then 113mm. And as you can see, there's a Citadel right behind it. So she is super strong at bow tanking. She's got a 300mm Citadel. She's got these side cheeks that protect the Citadel, which are also 300mm. But if you show too much broadside, people will be able to punch through both plates and deal you significant damage, because she's got a very long Citadel. You can see it's very long, very big. Starts just in front of turret 1 and ends just behind turret 3. So that is a really big Citadel. Lots for people to aim for. She's got these side plates as well of 75mm, which are great when angled. There is a potential for some shot traps along here because of the edging, but honestly, it when angled, very strong. 100mm armor belt as well, which again, angled, wow, yeah. Very good indeed. So keep her angled, keep her bows on to threats. If there's someone to your side, sort of maintain an angle of over 42 degrees and you should be fine. Alright. Okay, let's look at the captain build for our tank plus ranked Sinop. Okay, we do want to be spotted from space. We do want the enemy team to see us first, because if they fire at us, they reveal their position. If they fire at us, and one of our teammates then does something dumb and gets themselves spotted broadside to an enemy ship, okay, like one of your light cruisers or one of your cruisers or even one of your destroyers, the enemy team fired at you and not them, and their guns are now reloading, which gives that person a little bit of time to fix their mistake. So in terms of teamwork, getting seen and shot at first is your mission in a Sinop. You want everyone to shoot you. You want to take as much pain for the team as you can, because if you're taking the pain in a ship that's capable of handling it, other ships that can't handle the pain are getting away scot-free with a get out of jail free card, and they can then use their DPM and their positioning and so on and so forth to get on with winning the match. In the late game, you can then come in, bows on, and start finishing up or mopping up targets for your team to finish the match. So Sinop is enormously strong as long as you get your positioning right, you use your mini-map, okay, and you bow tank, okay. Just remember those things, very important. So what would I take next? Now, normally I wouldn't take improved repair party readiness because basically not many ships at tier 7 can handle over 2 million potential damage, but the Sinop, when angled well, when played correctly, can handle over 2 million damage potential, and you will get that extra heal, which means that you'll get 5 heals. You get 4 with this, and then you'll get a 5th heal from this when you go over 2 million, and that can be clutch. So really recommend it for ranked. Very important skill. Then after that, we've got torpedoes to worry about. So vigilance. This works really well with propulsion mod. Okay. Propulsion mod gives you extra mobility, 50% improved acceleration. Okay. And this gives you another 25% spotting distance on spotting torpedoes. So those big heavy Japanese torpedoes that do the really big damage numbers, you're going to spot them within 2 kilometers plus of yourself, and that will give you plenty of thinking time to get out of the way. Alright, so vigilance is really useful and very much part of the Tank Plus build. Then after that, if they've got carriers, hybrid ships, anything with planes, or they're just messing around with their ASW to try and light you using your AA, people do that, then taking AA defense and ASW expert is really useful. Because A, it increases your airstrike damage against submarines, okay, which can't be a bad thing. We do see them in rank these days. It also improves your AA profile, but more importantly, it reduces your ship consumables preparation and reload time by 40%. What's that mean? It means that your repair and your heal comes off cooldown faster than it should, whilst your AA is running. Okay, the cooldown will be reduced by 40%, which is clutch, very clutch. So thoroughly recommended. Okay, so that would be my build for ranked. If we were talking randoms, I probably wouldn't want to be spotted from space because there's a lot of tier 9 ships in the game in randoms. You often find against your own tier that build would work, but any matches where you've got tier 8s and 9s to worry about, you're probably going to want concealment expert. Okay, you're very unlikely to tank 2 million potential because a lot of those ships are going to overmatch you in parts of your ship and therefore do you more main damage. Okay, so this suddenly becomes less important. So you put the points elsewhere. So you could do this if you want your consumables to come off cooldown faster, or if you can handle the cooldowns as they are, then I would go with this. But plenty of things to ponder there for you. Okay, and that's for randoms, not ranked. For ranked, again, just to drill it home, that's what I go for ranked. Okay, right, moving swiftly on, let's look at the modules that go with those captain skills. Synergy here for damage control party modification 1. The synergy with this is that it increases the fast damage control team consumable action time by 40%. So we've now got 15.4 seconds of fire immunity when we hit our fast damage control team button that puts out all the fires. Cooldown time is 36.9 seconds. Okay, that's been reduced because of the captain skills. That's somewhat higher than I said in the video. I believe don't quote me, but I think I said 20 seconds. Whoops. Whoopsie, it's 36.9 seconds with this build. Okay, if you haven't got the coal, and I would totally understand that, go with main armaments modification 1. Still a very good pick because it keeps your guns alive, and your 406s are really strong at tier 7, so that would be taken if you don't have the coal. In slot 2 we go with damage control system modification 1, pretty much a must pick on most battleships in the game because it reduces your risks of flooding and fires. Okay, then in slot 3 we're going with aiming system modification 1 to improve the dispersion on our Russian guns because they basically are shotguns the way they work. The dispersion is dreadful, so helping that in any way, shape or form possible is useful. So we take aiming system modification 1, and then in slot 4, if you remember my comments on vigilance, this works really well with the captain skill vigilance, lots of synergy there, and time to reach full engine power when accelerating is reduced by 50%, so you get a nice acceleration buff to give you a chance to get out of the way of those torpedoes you just spotted using your vigilance skill. Okay, so propulsion modification 1 is legend, really important for this build. If you are running that though, and you're not running get damage control system modification 2, which is also not a terrible choice, you've got to run the fire flag to reduce the length of time a fire burns on your ship, because you only get 5 of these. So bear that in mind. You would want to run India Yankee if you're running propulsion modification 1. Okay, I've covered the armor, I've covered the build, I've covered the modules. All that leaves me to say is thank you all very much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed that match, and I hope some of you have learned something today. And thank you all for watching. There'll be a couple of links up at the bottom of the video to other great games that I've had in recent months. And thank you all for watching. Thank you.